Hi, welcome to the Professor Kev Show. Got my friend Sandy with us from ZipperBuddy. Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Kev. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm happy to have you. So, I know you've been on the show before, but maybe someone missed the first episode. So, why don't we start at the beginning? Tell us about what ZipperBuddy is and why you started it.
So, ZipperBuddy is an adaptive clothing device that attaches to your jacket or hoodie through the zipper, and it makes it so that you can close it with just one hand. I think it might be easier if I show you.
Yeah,
Can I
please.
show you?
I'm not a visual person.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
okay. So, I'm actually wearing one right now.
Yep.
So this black piece is a ZipperBuddy, and so we have two versions. This one, it zips through the pre-existing attachment, and then one-handed, you can just slide it on like that, and then it connects through Velcro.
It was kind of interesting, Sandy, because I was thinking of you this morning because I knew you were coming on the show, and I was walking across campus, and I'm like, "Oh my God, button your jacket is just so cold." But what if you don't have that ability? I mean, the jacket is somewhat helpful, but without being able to button it up and keep that breeze off of me, it's limited, ability and stuff. So it's,
Yeah,
but now
yeah, no,
you kind of have a story behind this, though. Can you share a little bit of the story, like why you even came up with this idea?
yeah. So, I mean, to go right way back to the start, I had wanted to create adaptive devices for myself because I have a disability, and the weather had been particularly affecting me. But then I met this gentleman named Bob, and he had a stroke. He couldn't use the left side of his body, and he explained that he couldn't zip up his coat because it requires the full use of two hands. So he can't use the left side of his body. He can't zip up his coat. And obviously, that's a huge issue, not being able to protect yourself from the elements. And I was so sure that something out there had to exist, but when I went and I looked, there was nothing. And I was like, okay, this is a problem that I know I can solve and I have to do it.
Yep.
And yeah, so I did some rapid prototyping and now here's ZipperBuddy.
That's a perfect example of entrepreneurship. That's exactly what it is. There's a problem that impacts you personally, and you're like, I got to solve it now because I'm aware of it. I have a friend that has a need to solve it. Let's do it. It's a perfect example. So it's been kind of interesting to watch your journey, the trials and tribulations of an entrepreneur. So bring us up to speed. What's happened since last time we spoke? Anything new and exciting happening with ZipperBuddy?
Oh my gosh, since the last time we spoke, so many things have happened. It's crazy. Like I just trying to even speed run through it. We became a corporation, filed a patent. We went to the 50K idea challenge, won the healthier contribution to contribution to a healthier lifestyle award. Then won a legal fees prize with Fully Learners. So we have lawyers now, which is
Yep.
crazy to say.
Mm.
And then we got into the I-Core program as well, which gave us more funding toward prototyping. So all of this funding and the support through DifferenceMaker has allowed the company to just continually grow. Went through like several iterations of prototypes, some case studies, and a lot of learning and a lot of mistakes. But they were all just they were learning opportunities. Ultimately, they were things I had to learn. So now we are for sale, which I was able to launch. I think it was October 26th when I was presenting at Boston University's IdeaCon. And yeah, so the one that I'm wearing is like our like newest, most refined model. But I thought it'd be fun to like take you through to like visually see the evolution of what the ZipperBuddies
All right.
looked like.
So
Do you want to?
let's start at the very beginning then. I want to see
Okay.
one.
The very first one before anyone could even understand what I was talking about was this guy.
Yep.
So I had never sewn before.
Yep.
And so this was the first one.
Yep.
Then I tried really, really hard.
Yeah.
I went to the Fabric Discovery Center, and then this was my next tier.
Yep.
an iteration. And this is where we went through to the engineering competition.
Okay.
And then after that, I had another version where I tried to like focus on the straight edge, and we had
Yep.
this. I hired a seamstress at this point because I was like, I need somebody professional to come in here.
Yep.
And this was one of our better,
Yeah, I like that.
yeah. And then I spent some good time with her, and now I can sew.
Yep.
Wait, I gotta show you one more that was really funny. Look at how long this guy is.
Yeah, so that's a pretty tall guy.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And so now today, the newest ZipperBuddy is more sleek. It's smaller. It's compact. It goes right on. Doesn't add too much, and it does what it needs to do. So
It's kind of funny when you see it from beginning to where you are now. And but again, that's the journey of an entrepreneur. Okay, what adjustments do we need to make for it to, be more, appealing to our buyers? Now, you mentioned it's for sale. How does someone actually buy a Zipper Buddy?
so you can just go to ZipperBuddy.com and click shop, and it'll bring you right there. We have the zip-on version, so it's just compatible with most jackets, and I kind of have instructions there. And then I also licensed a universal zipper adapter, and it's like this piece, and it just slides on to any zip. And I'll just show you really quick because
Oh,
it's a lot easier to be able to just like see.
yep, always.
It just goes right on.
Yep, nice.
And then it can just, yeah, so, and it'll work on any zipper. So that way, if the zip-on one for some reason is not compatible with your jacket, then we have another option for you.
Awesome. So one more time, how do we buy one, Sandy?
Go to ZipperBuddy.com and click shop.
Awesome. Sandy, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you, Kev.